Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DRL ACC. We are live in Belgium from Spa-Francorchamps, and it is a wet one here. I am your host as always, Tyler Morgan. Nice to be having you joining us today. As you can see it, as I mentioned not 3 seconds ago, it is wet as crap. F1 cars wouldn't be racing on this, so why are we? Well, because we're a little bit a bunch of degenerates. So this view is a little bit different from what you guys normally see when I'm hosting a race, because indeed, in fact, I am actually racing itself. I'm currently sitting third among the leaders because when I did my lap, the track was very ideal. It currently isn't right now, but as you can see from the top left and the top right corner here where my mouse is highlighting over, the track is going to end up drying out shortly, or the rain will not be getting as heavy. Currently, as it stands right now, Max Power currently leads. So I'm going to quickly just change my camera view here so that you can see his car. Currently, as it stands right now, Max Power has the fastest time set with a 2:35.9. Rodriguez is a little bit behind with about a 1.5 seconds behind. I'm actually third, surprisingly, in this instance. Frank Castle's fourth, and Saniga is fifth. That currently rounds out the top 5. Brees, Polinick, Nairati, Hayes, Balut round out the top 10. Ches, Malat, and Norris round out the rest of the grid. Let's go, baby. Well, we'll see how we do for RT1. It's going to be a... It's going to be a little bit of a chaos. It's going to be a little bit of a chaos warning because, well, I'm driving, so I'll do your guys' best to read out the chats as I'm driving. Most likely, probably down the straight, as long as I'm not racing anybody. With that being said, welcome to DRL ACC Spa Edition. What Spa Edition, should I say matter-of-factly? Norris is getting used to the current wet conditions as it stands right now. Currently, as it stands, there's very few drivers out on the track. Rodriguez, Balut, and Norris. The rest of the drivers are currently just resting their hands because driving in these wet conditions is very, very difficult. This will be my DRL debut race, and of course, it's at a wet spa where chaos and just chaos will reign supreme. There is going to be no control. I think prediction-wise, I'll have to probably say, oh, Saniga left. That's what I'm like, who's missing? Saniga, he was doing his livery sync. Ugh, he got close to the grass there. So currently, as it stands right now, we're waiting on Leung and Stavko, both MA70 Esports. Stavko is tentative. It is his birthday, so happy birthday to our world champion. It is his birthday, so he is possibly not joining us today. And then Leung from the Pro-Am division is also supposed to be joining us today, but it seems he's not here yet, so maybe he's just taking his time. When it comes to lap times in qualifying, it's going to be very interesting. I'll actually probably just go up for... Oh, speaking of Stavko, he just joined. That's crazy. So, in terms of, like, lap times, it's going to be about who gets pretty much out on track the best at the best time. I think that's going to be the best way to figure out who's going to win out in qualifying. Obviously, you'll have the pros that'll probably be the best, but I think it'll turn out to be like amongst the pros and the AMs who gets the fastest out on track. So I will take you around for a lap around Spa-Francorchamps. There's a bit of a standing puddle there at the end of Radion in Eau Rouge, just as you come out of the pit exit. I'm not going to try and race Malat here. I'm going to back off. I'm just worried about Polinick because he is on the lap. Get out of his way here. Never mind, Polinick spun out, so I don't have to do crap. I'm going to give space to Malat now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you with me for a lap around Spa-Francorchamps. once we get to the actual line itself. I'm going to let Malott get a favorable distance away. Realistically, I could probably just pass him, but let's make our way. Completely miss the track. Don't do this, folks. Stay within the white lines. Stay within the track limits. There's a puddle there. My tires are still warming up, so that's why everything's all funky. I'm going to slow down so that I don't catch Malott here. The hydroplaning is real here. It is very, very real. Currently 14 drivers. They'll probably be somewhere around 15. Just back off here. Back off the time to Malott here. Closer to... Let's go. Alright, well, if we catch him, we catch him. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, come with me for a lap around Spa-Francorchamps. So currently as it stands, you want to go into around 4th, 5th key here. I brake just after the white marker passes my screen. Take as much of the inside as I can. I actually missed the apex there. So, but the track is still very much in its wet stages, so we won't do nearly as good as what we have currently on our screens right now. Go into about 5th gear down the straight. Nick this inside curb, drop down to 3rd. Didn't get the rotation as much as I wanted it to. Nick this inside curb on the left here. Get on the throttle as much as you can. I think we're still going to catch Malott here. Flash him, letting him know I'm on a flying lap. I don't think it matters. I don't think he's going to get out of the way for us. Brake so that way we're in line with this corner. Go as much on the inside here as you can. Oh my goodness. Almost had a collision with Malott there. Alright, about 2nd gear here. I just dropped to 1st. Maybe we can switch up the inside on him here. Let him know I'm here. Brake. Hopefully he goes deep. There's a little bit of racing here for you guys. A little bit of racing to start, it seems. Malott's not doing a very good job of blue flags. I will say that. I'm technically still on a valid lap. He should be giving away. Well, I would take you for a lap around Spa-Francorchamps, but it appears that Malott does not want that. Doing my best to not bump into him. Clearly Malott's just out for a Sunday drive on the track, as it seems. And we're gonna have Polinick come in here as well. And I somehow don't invalidate there. As soon as I go off the track, qualifying will begin. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying will begin.
Green light, go, go, go.
I'm not in a rush to get out on the track, to be honest. And there will be no DRL traditions this time, as, well, I'm the one driving, so. Ladies and gentlemen, qualifying begins now. There is a 15-minute qualifying session, and then a 45-minute race. The goal is to get the fastest lap time on the board as you can. Without invalidating, invalidating is going to be very crucial here, as it is a long time before you can do another lap. So. Just going to get a bit of distance to Castle here, because that is who's in front of me. There's a lot of drivers out today, or out this week, because they're all up camping. So I wish them all the best. There's already a collision, it seems, between Belute and I don't know who, because I'm not in the broadcast booth. I can't tell you this time. That would have been interesting to see. So now I have an even bigger gap, so I can slow down here if I want. I can slow most of way down. It might have been Malott and Belute, but that would just be speculation. Leon has joined us now, so we have 15 drivers for your viewing pleasure today. And by me viewing pleasure, I mean mostly just me. Kind of back up here so that Nairati is actually first out onto the track.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Polnick, yellow flags, returns to garage. I am in this little corridor of sadness, it seems, because everybody is just everywhere. So, may have a bit of traffic on my laps, but we'll see. Letting Castle get as much, like, away as I can let him. Norris hasn't started his flying lap yet, so... With this being the out lap, I can take as much time as I want. But with 3 minutes already gone, you don't really get a lot of time to really get your lap set. So, it's important to get the first one or get a banker in, even if it's slow. Because if someone fails to do a lap during qualifying, you're in a better spot than they are, so... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, part 2... Take 2 for a ride on board with me through a lap of Spa-Francorchamps in the wet, right after the whiteboard start to break. Try and nail this inside curb as much as you can. Obviously, in the conditions, it's a little bit more difficult. Trying to get the car rotated. Gear up all the way down through here. I like to nick this inside curb. Drop down to third. Slowly touch that nice curb. Ride this one. Out we go, up to fourth. There's a standing puddle of water here. Try your best to avoid it. All the way up into fifth gear. Brake at that point right there. Nick there. Drop down to 1. Try and nick that inside curve a little bit. Off we go on the throttle. Go drop down into 1 here. I like to drop down to 1. It gives me a rotation of the car. As soon as you hit the apex, throttle out. Go into second, brake about middle way. Try and nick that inside curve if you can. If not, it's alright. Just worry about the exit. You want to get to 5th here, and then about halfway through, drop to 3rd. I like to go inside as much as I can here. It's a double apex corner. Get off the curb. Full throttle when you can. 4th. There's this little puddle here. I'd brake either as I'm in it or just after it. Like the inside curb there. Drop, slightly touch the brake. Slightly touch the brake there. Full throttle out. Second gear here if you can help it. Nick of the inside corner. 3rd here. Make this inside curve. Throttle out on the apex. And then with this it's a little bit difficult, at least for me. Go through the inside here. Come out. Drop 4th. Try and get as far to the inside as you can. just stay within track limits. And by I mean just. I don't have any traffic on my lap, so we'll see how good it is. Too much of that inside curve nicked. So let's see what lap time we produce for the boys. A little behind Nairati, it seems. Currently P6. Oh, that's a way far out. Oh my god. That's too far. Well, folks, I screwed up turn 1 a little bit. With the track getting drier and drier, times will improve. But I touched the curb, so I'm most likely going to invalidate. Yep. And with that, I'm actually going to pull off to the side of the road and return to the pits. Drop a little less fuel, because lap times are going to be very much different. And then we'll go out again. And we've kind of put ourselves in a nice perfect position here where we'll have to let Polonic through because blue flags and everything. I'll wait till he's crossed before I throttle. Oh, he's not nervous about me being here. Pulls off to the side of the road, goes in the pits probably for a fresh... Now there is no fresh set of wets, I guess is the best way to say it. There is no fresh set of wets, so you just kind of throw on, I guess, the same set. I don't know what they're going to do with the tire change, because, like, that just makes things weird. We've set ourselves up for success here. Because I think it's going to be about who crosses the line last will get the best lap. At least amongst the pros. In the amateur division, I don't. In the Pro-Am division. With the Pro-Am division, there's only 3 Pro-Ams. Polonic, Leung, and Hayes. So they've automatically podiumed. So between everyone else, I actually don't know. Currently, as it stands right now, we're P10 now. Already improving on our lap time greatly. so far. I didn't exactly want to turn there.
Yellow flag accepted. Yellow flag, be careful.
See where this fucking friggin' lap puts us. 6! Almost throws us into the top 5. Almost swore on stream there. Absolute heater of a lap, and this will be our last lap of the session. Not very much improvement there. I think we got the best that we could at that with that lap at that moment. You've gone too far. Yep.
Your lap time is invalidated.
And that will be the end of our session. So we'll take a look at everybody else. I won't have access to their times. So Ches will be the, I think, last to, it'll be close. Currently as it stands, Sofshko is the fastest time at 2:35.1. Snega's 5/10 behind. Norris is about 9/10. Powers 1.1. Rodriguez 1.9. I'm 2.3. I'm ahead of Castle. Ahead of Nairati it seems, but he's about to start his flying lap. If he can make the line in time, he should. Stofko, I think, is the only one that won't make the lap, like, the line to gain in time. Speaking him a lot, he is out of the session. What can Sean Ches produce? Can he find a second 0.2 to get ahead of me? No, he can't. He's going to start another flying lap. Nairati will start his flying lap. Hayes is done for the session. Leung's going to start his flying lap. Stofko won't make it. So currently out on the track with laps to give are Ches, Nairati, Leung, Saniga, and Power. Those are the drivers with lap times to give. And that is it. That is the end of qualifying. Ooh, a little bit of a scary moment there. Saniga would need to find... Ooh, Power. Currently leading as it stands right now. Stofko crosses the line to get the checkered flow. Oh, never mind. He was on a lap. Provisional pole for Stofko with a 2.34. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. What can Saniga produce? That's my question. Can Saniga get close? He'd have to find a 1.5 seconds of time. That's a lot of time to try and find. He ran out of fuel at the last possible moment and just is not able to beat Stofko. but can Power? Power has been really good in these wet conditions so far. No, he cannot. Next across the... Leung will not finish. He will start 8th. Next across the line is going to be Ches, followed by Nairati. These drivers have the most to gain. Nairati down in 12th. The lowest ranked pro so far. He's quickly catching up on Ches, though. What will the order be for the start of the race? Ches, oh, he spins out. He's going to ruin whatever lap time he had to gain. He won't improve. Will Nairati improve? He moves up to P10. Starting to feel like I'm a little out of place here with P6 in the red marker.
Alright, we have some wind conditions. Watch out for curbs and exit, and remember to brake early.
Copy that, coach. Copy that. Gonna get my tires already. Everything seems good. Everything seems fine. And with that, oh, the track's gonna get wetter as time goes, so this will be fun. Okay, alright, starting from the back, we have Malott in his M&M car. Starting, sadly, dead last out of 15 cars. Balyut is currently standing 14th. He's got Brees for company. The team on the rush driver starting near the back of the grid again. He's hoping for... He currently still sits in a podium place, though. He's hoping to defend that position throughout the race today. Sanchez currently sits 12th. Currently second among the amateurs. Really good showing. Really, he just bottled his lap at the end. He's hoping to make a bounce back, maybe get into the top 10, especially with 15 drivers and wet conditions. Anything is possible. Hayes is the lowest out of the Pro-Ams. That's not speaking much because there's only 3 of them. He currently stands 11th. On the 5th row, you got Nairati currently sitting in 10th. He's got Polnick for company, who sits in 9th. Nairati is the lowest rank, or lowest qualified pro so far this season. Polnick sits in 2nd among Pro-Am, and a pretty... I don't know if he leads. I don't know. We'll check the standings for the next race. Leon currently sits 8th among the 4th row. He's got the Sandbag Castle for company. The Sandbags, I would be hoping, would help Castle win this Sandbag. Which one? Which one, Nairati? You or Frank Castle? Frank Castle, I was hoping the Sandbags would help him in his quest to get a higher position, but it seems unlikely. But there's still plenty of race to go, and I'm not where I should be, so this will be interesting. I currently sit 6th, the highest amateur. Apparently, I'm being called a sandbagger now. So, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know what trickery I pulled out to make that lap, but I currently sit 6th. J-Rod is just ahead of me on the 3rd row. So I'm in the mix with the pros when I really shouldn't be. Norris currently sits 4th, Power sitting 3rd. The rookie sensation, real though, great lap. I can't wait for you guys to watch it on stream. I look forward to it. Like I said, Power currently sits 3rd. The rookie sensation, not without Neil Kerbel. He is off busy camping. Saniga currently sits 2nd, and Stavko sits 1st. As always, it's either Stavko or Saniga. It's very rare. Maybe Power gets in with it or Kerbel, but it's usually Stavko or Saniga. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for joining. I know this isn't the usual type of broadcast that you get. Normally, I'm looking from a camera from above. I'm sitting in the broadcast booth. I'm watching the chaos unfold. But I'm on track right now, and I'm not where I should be. I definitely am not where I should be. So, let's have a great race, and chaos is definitely going to reign supreme, so, we'll see how it goes. I am nervous, folks. I haven't driven with this community since the special race in Barcelona, where we had GT2s, GT3s, GT4s. This is my DRL in-season debut, and I'll admit I'm a little nervous. This is my last race on controller. Thank you to the DRL community. I won't name names. Spenny, Salas, every Macklin, Castle, I think. They all chipped in to send me a wheel. I'm going to be using it after this race. So the quote hashtag journey to pro will begin after this race. So if this will be a final send off of my controller, I will be commentating at least for the rest of the season while driving with my wheel behind the scenes. So
30 seconds.
folks, buckle up. It's going to be a hell of a ride. It'll be a half form lap. I'll have Castle on my right, Leung behind me, Rodriguez to my top left. We just have to survive Radion and Eau Rouge, and I think we'll be okay. Norris has got to get on the... What? No one wanted to get on the throttle, it seems. Oh, Seniga just barrels through everybody.
Green line, give it all you got.
I'm going to be side by side with Rodriguez here. Ooh, that was a little sketchy, but I think we'll make it work here. Currently driving up with the pros. Folks, let me tell you, the nerves that I am experiencing right now are second to none in these moments. Norris is a very, very good driver. I should not be racing with the likes of him, but then again, here I am. I'm in this position. I'm in the top 5. Stavko, Seniga, power mess up. I'm in a podium position already. Track being really wet does not help here. You should have a better run on me here. I will stick to the outside. It'll be really sketchy going into as it stands, holding the rest of the grid up. Oh, he's gonna get a better exit than me here. I expect to fall down the order for sure. I'm hoping that's not the case though. No one has died yet. much faster run than I did. Oh, I'm gonna go off the track here. I gotta be careful with the re-enter. Sandbag. Alright, Morgan, let's get this. We're not Charles Leclerc. We're not a one-lap specialist. Oh, somebody's funny. I do believe that was Nairati. Oh, a much better run here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nope. Look to find another day. I'm in a war here with Castle.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't think I tapped him. Driving in this spray is unforgivable.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
And that's a Stofko spin.
There's a slow car ahead.
He still manages to keep his second place though, so he's in second. Saniga leads, followed by Power, Norris, Leung, Castle, and myself. They're starting to pull away a little bit, but I'm also pulling away from Polinick, so hopefully Castle and Leung fight enough that I can catch up. Drivers up ahead keep spinning. Yeah, that's the ideal. The ideal play. Castle goes off there.
Pardon me, this is me, Russell Dyson.
And you guys said there wouldn't be racing as Hayes spins out. Is he going into the pits or is he just spun out? We'll never know. Oh my gosh, you can barely control the car. Apparati on an Eau Rouge. Goal is just get away from Polinick and Rodriguez. Watching these two is a pipe dream. boy, sliding on the curbs. That's just allowed J-Rod to catch me hella quick, though. Leung and Castle are fighting it out right now. It looks like Castle got the upper hand. Leung won't let that go without a fight, though. And now that I've reappeared. J-Rod getting crazy with it. J-Rod is definitely pulled away from Polinick because he's right on me. Holy shit, what is Rodriguez running? Oh my goodness. What is Rodriguez running? What is he doing that's allowed him to be so fast? My brother, what is he on? Spray is insane though. Like, am I just getting slow all of a sudden, or does he just like wake up from a coma and start driving? Ooh, Rodriguez just drifts the corner. He is catching up quickly to Leung. I don't know what this man is on, but man, did he wake up from his slumber pissed off. Oh my god, Leung just disappeared. Oh, buddy, I'm right here. Oh, Leung, buddy, I was there. Bro, that is probably the most single terrifying moment today. He's gone wide. And we're gonna get past Leung. Okay, we're back into 7th. Leung's tires are starting to not like him now. I think he'll be able to catch back up to me. What is J-Rod using? It's allowed him to be so fast. Like, it is insane what he's on. Bro woke up one day and chose violent. Like, Polinick and Ches are starting to catch up now, too. Like, by no means is this race over. Like, no one's really out of it. And Malott and everyone else are in the back, but... That was a bad turn in there. Well, Young had a moment. This is my chance to... Oh, Jesus. Are you sure I gained no time? Because it looks like I gained a whole bunch of time. Guess these tires have gone off a cliff, bro. Like, J-Rod is gone.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
And there's my first warning. Stupid place to get a track limit penalty.
The car is exiting the pits, watch out.
Elliot will be blue flagged. Thank you, Elliot.
Slow car ahead.
J-Rod. Part of me wonders if he has damage. Do you try a weird move on Castle? I didn't even hear yellow flag. I heard just slow car. The rain is getting heavier. Touch. My best to keep ahead of Polonic. Not doing a very good job right now. Yeah, I know my pit stop won't be valid. I know what to do. I'll fix it. Oh, Stavko had another moment there. Now, mind you, it doesn't matter when he's like... Oh my. Wrong braking zone again. Allow Polonic to get closer. Polnick is a good racer. That is true. Ooh, come on. Now make acceleration off the curves, please.
Yellow flag accepted.
Kofko's had another uh-oh. Already has made it finally past Sanchez, it looks like.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Deep into this corner. So folks, as we're halfway over to this race, we're still sitting in 7th place, currently as it stands right now. We have Polnick right on our behind. Not right there, but he's definitely close enough to make me worried. We go off the track there. Thankfully no track limit warning there. Gonna have to box soon. Most of the drivers are boxing. None of the drivers ahead are. currently, as it stands, Sneak is running away with this race. That was track limits. Yes, it was. We are catching up to... Who's this? Oh, this is Malott. This is the back marker. I thought it was J-Rod. I was getting excited for a second. I'm like, oh boy, we get to race somebody. I believe that is Malott. We will box this lap. A little bit of a drift there. But that won't hurt my progress. It'll hurt my pride though. That would be the change of tires. Roddy didn't join me in the pits unless he boxed way early. Unless he's done the undercut of the century. Dumped right on the jacks.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go, 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 go.
Oh no, we're at track limits. I thought I was fine. Now, already leaving it till like the last second? What is he doing? Has he boxed yet? I'll take that corner in first gear now, because I'm trying to keep it second and it just doesn't work. Why does power have to stop again? Did he not add fuel? Rodriguez ahead of me. What caused power to box again, I wonder? There goes Ches off. have told myself to start taking that fucking corner in first, so I stopped fucking validating there. Like, listen to your own advice, man. Nairati overcut me. While I've done the overcut, I will be crazed. I will be freaked out, bro. Making mistakes, so this rate, yeah, he's gonna. Norris is crushed out at the top of the hill. Where's Rodriguez? Oh, I gotta hope for like Norris and Castle to have like damage so severe that it causes them to like have to pit, like they're meatballed. And then like maybe there's a hope for a podium there, but I will gladly take a top 5. That was crazy by Nairati to even almost try that. He'll be fast with no fuel. Oh my god, I missed a braking zone. Oh my. That was a horrible missed braking zone. I don't know what I was doing there. Out for a Sunday drive, it appears. Folks, 5 minutes remaining in the race. I'm currently standing P5. Do not know how. I, for some strange reason, no grip on my tires. not tell you why. This is just allowing Liang the opportunity to come at me. Nairati's not far behind him. This clock cannot tick down any faster, apparently. This time let's not completely miss my braking zone. Like an oxymoron. I'm aware I'm losing time in sector 1 to the car in front. I want to know about the car behind. Alrighty, can you fight Liang? Like, please. Oh my god, leaders on the final lap. Words I've never been happier to hear in my life. I pulled out some time on Liang this lap. Alright, this is the final lap. Saniga currently leads, followed by, oh, wait. So, yep, Saniga currently leads, followed by Stavko. I just take Gradian and a Rouge here, let me make sure I don't die. Followed by Norris and Castle. I, barring absolute depression, will finish in the top 5. I don't know if someone wants to put an asterisk beside it, but I think I'm the first AM in the top 5 in the league history. Now I can't confirm that. I'll have to go back and look at the record book, so I'll tell you guys next week. But I think I might be the first And that is it. Oh my god, Stavko gonna drive through at the end. Not like it'll matter. Oh, car, turn, my baby. Oh, it's 80 seconds. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. We might be looking... If I hustle my bustle, maybe I can beat Stavko. 80 seconds for a drive-through is madness. Well, we'll see where we finish ahead. Stavko with the drive-through, though. That might prove vital for us. But we'll see how it goes. And that is the race finish. And that is our race finish. We finish at this moment P5, but we'll check the final standings. Let's go! What a race, what a finish! An excellent, excellent job, as Nairati thanks as he gives me the flashes on the way by. I appreciate it all the worthwhile. What an amazing race. Don't bump me. Way to go, folks. What an amazing drive. As we will return to garage, hopefully it allows us. Hayes with a 130-second penalty for not doing his pit stop, supposedly. Last across the line will be Brees. So let's see where this all ends up, where the lap times end. And that is our race finished. It says, hey, Rodriguez is still in the pits, but we all know that not to be true. An 80-second time penalty for Stavko for a drive-through might net us P4. We'll see. We'll see when the timing screens end. But thank you so much for joining us, or for watching at least me race. It's been an honor and a privilege to race with the likes of all of these guys. And we net P4! Saniga, Norris, and Castle with me coming fourth, and Leung round out the top 5. Nairati 6th, Polinick 7th, Stavko 8th, Ches 9th, Power 10th, Brees 11th, Malott 12th, Hayes 13th, Bellew 14th, and Rodriguez 15th. Thank you all so much for joining us. It's been an honor and a privilege to race. Join us next week, where I'll be back in the broadcast booth. And Tyler Morgan signing off. What an amazing race.